Hello everyone, Green Gemini here, back with your next episode of Satisfactory. So, I've gone through and I've done a lot of thinking about what's next, what we're going to do, and so on and so forth. And we actually do have some good things going on for us right now. So this storage unit right here, the storage bin container, storage container, I guess you could say, is definitely full with the 500 items that we need. Smart computer chips or something like that need to go into the space elevator. So that's a plus. Downside is that we have a backup of a lot of things here. And we need to get some of it to go away because today I want to redo this entire thing. Okay, so we've got our 4 lines of iron that we've got back there that are ready to come into the factory here. Okay, so we'll have it come in this way, and I've sat down and I've done a little bit of planning out and a little bit of looking around, and we're gonna go ahead and get the factory started in this area over here. I want to get more of these platforms, foundations put out and everything, because we've got a really nice open space here, and we're going to utilize that. So we've got to do that. We've got to deconstruct this stuff. We're probably going to end up doing this in a couple different parts. And I've also gone through and I've done some calculations about what I want to have, what we're going to do with those 4 belt lines. We're actually going to need to get a 5th one in here at some point very quickly. And the reason why I say that is because, well, I guess let me just show you. Alright, so here we are on my lovely spreadsheet of stuff that I have started to put together. Once I got over to a point to where I couldn't fit it all on one screenshot spreadsheet, I said, okay, you know what, we're going to do this. I know I'm not even going to explain what's going on here. This is a lot of information. So what I did was I put all of our smelting stuff into one spot right here. So this tells me, so for iron ingot smelting, we put in 30 iron ore, we get 30 iron ingot. Same thing with copper. The caterium, that's how I found out that you do sound that. It's caterium, not caterium, or whatever it was that I was trying to say. It's caterium. So the caterium smelter, it takes 45 caterium ore, makes 15 caterium ingot. Did the same thing with the foundry for aluminum and steel ingot. I based this off of the information that is on the Satisfactory Calculator that I will put in the description down below if you guys want to go and check that out. It gives you all these different types of tools. It gives you a bunch of different things that you can use to set your base up and everything else, and that's great. The problem that I have with it is that I want to make something, but then it's telling me I need to use like 50% of one miner and then 50% of another miner, and it was just getting really confusing. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to set it up in an Excel. I know I've showed part of this before, but now I'm going even more into this because I've got, so we have the iron, the smelting here. We have the construction or constructor calculations here. Okay. The assembler calculations here, all the items that we're going to need to use in an assembler. The manufacturer calculations are in here, everything we'll need to use for the manufacturer. So with all that said, I know it's a little overwhelming because it was for me as well as I was doing this and putting it together. It's going to be very beneficial in the long run because I'll be able to basically take a look at, okay, I need to make high-speed connectors. What do I need for that? Here's the amount of what I need. And there's going to be a lot of things that go into storage, which I have storage started out here and everything too. This stems from my own base that I'm doing off camera, which I will end up, I need to do a stream of it, and I will figure that out when that will be, and then I will post it in the community tab on the channel, and then we'll walk through live some of this stuff that I'm thinking about doing. All right, anyway. So going a little bit further into this, the first couple of things that I want to do, and this is the reason why we're going to need a 5th belt coming in of iron of at least 60 per minute. So right now, plates and rods is something that we need to get set up. And I've pretty much figured it up that we need 2 smelters, because that will use 60 total iron ore per minute. Okay. Now, there's a couple things that I still want to do too. I want to set up a calculator. I want to set up, there's a couple things that I want to do, and I'm not going to get into it, but my mind is like going very hard on this right now. So, anyway, and then we're going to need 3 constructors. So we'll have iron plates going. We'll have 20 per minute happening for that. We'll have 30 iron rods happening for that, because this smelter will split this, because these only need 15 ingots and it produces 30. So then we'll then be able to put that into storage here as well. So we're going to have to set up a storage area. Now, the other thing that I want to get built today too is going to be the reinforced plate assembler. Okay, so that needs to be done, and that's how this will look. Now, this is going to take 2 belts. Okay, this will take a total of 120, yes, 120 iron ore per minute. So we have 4 smelters that are here, 30 each, and then that will split into, we've got these that will feed directly into our constructors for plates, and then 1 will split into our constructor rods, which will then merge. I was going to put them into storage, but that storage can go away since we're going to create them on our own on the side. So then that will merge and then split right away into the 3 screw constructors, which will output a total of 120, right? And then we'll split that 120 between these 2 reinforced iron plate assemblers, because they take 60 screws apiece. And then they also take the 30 iron plates apiece. That's a total of 60. We're making 60 right here with these. Now, once we get it all down, it's not going to look like this. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not. There's going to be some other things happening in between here. And I mean, pretty much it's going to be all of these constructors will line up, and then we will. I'll just show you. I'll show you later. And then we're going to need the rotor assemblies. So the rotor assembly will make 4 rotors with 100 screws and 20 iron. Now, I haven't gotten into the planning stage of this yet to figure out exactly how this is going to happen. But what I do know is that we are not going to be able to use just 1 belt for this. At least I don't think. Again, haven't done the math or anything like that yet, so we're going to have to see what happens. We might end up taking one of these constructors down to half, down to 50%. I don't know yet. I don't know. And then I've started looking at modular frames, heavy modular frames, and stuff like that. We're not to that point yet, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. So that's kind of me. That's how my planning goes and what I do for this kind of stuff. So let's get back to the game, and we'll start implementing our design here of what we're going to do. Now, with everything we just walked through, okay, there's a method to my madness. Now, this is mostly just going to be for our starter base that we're going to be working on. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that. The end goal here is going to be, I mean, yes, we're doing this for our starter base. We're going to end up having a point to where we can probably expand it later on. However, I think that I'm going to get to a point to where we're just going to end up, we'll start with our starter base here, and then we'll rebuild our regular base or our bigger base somewhere else. So let's go ahead and get foundations hooked up through here. Oh, the other thing I want to do too, I want to stop this from being made, because we don't need it anymore, at least not right now. I do want the rotors to continue to be made. I really don't need any more reinforced iron plates. We're going to have to create a couple storage bins just to throw stuff into, is what we're going to end up having to do. This, do I have... yes, I do have the MK2 belts. Good. Alright, so this I want to go... Ooh, I almost fell. That would have been really, really bad. So I'm going to take this, go up 3. I know it's going to be encroaching on something else, blah, blah, blah. I wish you could actually just take it over and not have any issues with it instead of having to build this first. Build that. Let's go with that. Come on. Oh, still not going to work. Screw it. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. I don't need it anyway. Alright, and then that we're just going to put right into there. So with this, we need 500 of those, and then we need 500 of that and 100 of that. These I can't do until I get steel, and that's part of the reason why we're putting this together, is because I need to get steel set up. Let's see. So that has... Give me the reinforced plates out of there. We'll make this... Make more reinforced plates. As much stuff that we can get rid of, the better. So we'll deconstruct that and this. Let's go to, let's say right here in front of the hub. Let's go organization, storage. 1, 2, 3. 3 works for me. Alright, so sort this. Let's get... Oh, there was something else that I wanted to do too. I wanted to unlock something in the MAM. Was it this? No. Alien organisms. I could unlock that. Yes. This. 46 out of 100. I want to unlock the color cartridges and everything. Okay. Mostly because we're going to start getting a little color in here. I figured out, I didn't realize that you could customize your colors, and when I figured that out the other day, I'm so happy about it. Everything is going to be green. Bright, bright green. Flower petals, that, start research. What do I need for this? 100, ugh. Really? You're going to take all of that away from me? Fine. Let's check in here. Do I even have any? I don't see any. Got a bunch of power slugs, though. Oh, yeah, there's 136. Okay. So let's get rid of all that. Let's go ahead and take into these personal storage boxes. Let me get rid of one frame. Get rid of the screws. Quartz, the limestone, the iron ore, the smart plates I'm not going to get rid of. We're just going to throw those in here. Alright, get rid of that, all of those. Object scanner, that. Get rid of the food for now. And the parachutes. I was trying to use the parachutes the other day and forgot how to do it and died twice. I couldn't believe that I died twice. Let's see, smelters look like they are done. Constructors over here are still working. That one is done. I'll be glad when I can get rid of all of this stuff. Okay. I think the rods are the easiest ones to get rid of. Mostly because we use a lot of screws, so... Okay, that'll go away. I'm not going to be able to just wait for this stuff to go away. I'd like to, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, we might be able to. Maybe. Alright, I know the plates are not going to go away. That's just not going to happen. So what we can do is, let's get rid of that. Let's go here. there. Okay. Come on. I know, this is so exciting, isn't it? A lot of foundations being built here. How far over... Come on. Can I go? Pretty far. And I'm sure there's going to be... I know I've got a ton of concrete, or at least I did. I know I believe we stopped construction on concrete a little while ago. Okay, so there's that. So that leaves that way open. So we've got... Now I am going to have to keep in mind too, we have concrete below us. Well, we have limestone below us. And that is going to help out in the long run too. Okay. See how much stuff we've gotten rid of. Gotten rid of a lot. Let's go ahead and check our storage unit over here for concrete. Oh yeah. Take all that. Get rid of that. And then we'll go ahead and get rid of the miner. Let's go ahead and rebuild this. So with the amount of foundation that we're going to be using here, we're going to need more. Alright, production, MK1 miner. Okay. Now, this is giving us 60 per minute. I could take it down to 45. If I take it down to that, because this is what I need for here, right? So a constructor, why is that not lining up? Now, regardless, it's going to go right there. Because I think it's just slightly off. Yeah, it's not there or there. It's in a little bit of a different spot. Which kind of sucks, but that's what happens when you hook the nodes up like that. Alright, so we want concrete. I need somewhere to put storage. I can't just constantly keep running back to the same area for concrete. I want a central storage location. And I think with what we've got going on over here with the wire and the cable, we should be able to put it, I'm thinking like right here. I'm thinking we have central storage here. Now, well, no, because the problem with that is that you're going to have, with the main smelting area, or the main construction area over there, it's not going to work. And that's all, that's our biofuel stuff. Which, we're actually only going off of coal right now. We're not using any biofuel. Which I'm totally fine with. So let's get rid of that. And we'll set up a biofuel area here in a little while. Probably not today. Because without us actually using that stuff, we don't really need it. going back up here. Okay, so we have the hub here. We have biofuel power there. We have gas over there that we want to stay away from. I think we get rid of that. Let's see. We can do our... Oops, I did not mean to fall like that. Let's get back up here. All right. Okay, so... I think storage right here in front of that is going to be perfect. Keep it right next to this. Keep it right next to the hub. We can bring it down this way. Let's go take a look at this. So we can bring it down here if we need to. 5. So let's go here. Yeah, that'll work out pretty well. So we can have, we'll have 8, we'll go with 8. We'll say the stacker can start in the middle here. 3, 4. Well, actually, that's gonna go, come on, I'm hitting the wrong button. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now with most of this stuff, it's going to be using the first belt. Okay. I'm like, why is that not fitting? Because I'm aiming it incorrectly. So this will be the first part of the belts that we use for our storage. And then I should be able to take that right to here. The space elevator might end up moving. It's very, very possible that it will move. So that's going to go here. That one here. That one there. Okay. And then from here, we'll start stacking things up. We'll go... Let's go organization, storage container. Go 1, 2. And then 1. I don't have enough stuff. But that's okay. We can have, this one can go 1, and then 2, and then 1, and then that one will go up to the next one. So that'll be our storage that comes through. We're also, I'm going to build walls up too, to where we don't have to look at this. Maybe. Yes, I will, actually. Because that'll be right in the middle of all of that. Okay. So next... I do have rods in the stockpile. Good. Alright, so there's storage container number 4. Should probably move these a little bit closer, but I think it's okay. Alright, so all of that will go in there. Got it. That one's done. That one's done. All right, we're down to 53 on that one stack in there, but I think we are completely done because we're out of... no, we're not. I have, where is it? I have this. So if I can get these, instead of bringing them upon myself, let's go logistics, splitter, there. And then should be able to do another splitter here. Go 2 back. In there. That one can go in there. That one can go in there. Now that's only producing, what, 80, I think? But still, it's enough to work through all of this and work through a lot of that. This is empty now. Nope, not what I wanted to do. There's still going to be some sitting on here, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and put a storage box over here. Let's see, organization, personal storage box. And it's not going to fit over here because it's technically encroaching on that clearance, which is so stupid. And then we'll put all of those in there. And screw it. Let's not put it there. Let's put it over here with this stuff. Put it in the middle one. Okay. Alright, so we've gotten all of that taken care of. And that's the episode. No. It's taken a little while to get done with that. So the first thing I want to set up is going to be... Well, we're going to need to redo our power poles too here. Don't... Oh, I just disconnected my power. Forgot. Okay. How much is left in here? Decent amount. Problem with the way I've set this up is I don't have room for... Well, I will. Let's see. Storage unit. Okay. Alright, let's... Oh. Oh, really? Alright. Well, that kind of stinks. I wonder why... I guess it's just the lay of the land, or the way the land is laid. If I were to get rid of those, and then get rid of those... Would I then be able to do... Yes, that actually looks a lot better. I'm okay with this being a ramp here. And that one being a ramp down to there. Yeah, but that's just going to cause... You know what, never mind. I'm dwelling on that way too much. Getting way too involved with that. Right, power line to there. Constructor here. So that needs 45 per minute. That is what this is producing, is 45 per minute. And then this will actually be a little bit of a test here to see how this goes. Let's go 3. Let's go, hang on. So back it up 2, and I've realized that if you back it up 2, it actually creates that nice angle that goes in there. All right, so now we have that constructing again. Come on. All right. Good. All right. Now let's grab... Let's go ahead and do our bottom 2 here. So I'm going to say you are going to hook up to... Actually, let's turn the power off to these first. Ouch. Turn that on standby. Turn this one on standby. Both are producing 60 per minute. Now, the bottom one, so according to the spreadsheet that we had, I'm doing 60 per minute on this bottom one. This I can probably make... like that. No, I can't actually. Alright. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, getting a little lost in my thought here. If that's coming down to here, I'm thinking that those need to turn and go the other way. Well, they need to turn and come down this way. If I go here, there, and there, that kind of beats the purpose a little bit. So if we go here... not entirely sure where that happens. What? Come on. My foundation's hooking up to spots that I can't even see. Oh, come on. Thank you. Alright. So if we do that, keep that at a downward angle here. Okay. Alright, so I'm thinking that this goes here. Probably should just put one down just to be sure, but... oh no, that's totally perfect. So it goes... oh, I need plates. No! Don't use up all the plates yet. I need them, I need them, I need them. Should I just take all of them? Let's put a couple back. But I have a feeling we're going to need a lot of these. I should probably do that with the rods, too. We should probably stop doing that. For fear of running out. Let's see, that can go to that one. That goes up to this one, and then this goes up to this one. Perfect. And then we can take this, and since it's going to be... oh, let's see. So if we have it go here... let's see if that works. Yep. Nice angles. Very nice angles. I like that. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this will just go down this way. We'll keep it down here in the center. So we'll go like that. The space elevator is going to need to move for sure. Let's see if that's going to come down here. We're probably going to turn it down this way even further then. Let's see, so 5. Foundation, foundation. Come on, I know I can do... Ooh. No, I cannot. Is it this node of limestone that's right here? Might be. It very well could be. Come on. Really? Wow. Yep, it sure was. Alright, so let's do that. Construct this concrete for us real quick. Let's see, concrete, concrete, concrete. Haven't even looked at what our next tier is because we've got to get this straightened out before we do anything else. Might take a peek at it though. Might just take a small peek. Do. Of course, that'll leave us with no limestone at all. Perfect. So our next is vehicle transport. So modular frames, rotors, and that's why we're doing this, because we need to be able to make that stuff. All right. So that will come down to here. I think we'll then go to... Well, the first part is going to be very small, right? So I said we needed to have 2 smelters and then 3 constructors. So if that just continues down this way, and if we put it here, it's going to leave a lot of room behind us. So if we start it, if we bring it back to here, and if I do my smelter here, production, smelter, and the smelter goes right in between these. And if we put it right here, and then that can go directly into there. And then we have another smelter that goes here. Now, of course, since we have 4 of these that will go up total, this will be in the center. So there, 1, 2. This actually needs to move. So I want to line this up correctly here. So we're going to go 8 here. 1, 2. That'll go in here. 8, and then that'll only be 3. That'll be 4. This will then go down 1. This will go down 1. That will go down 1. And then that heads straight into that one. That heads into that one. Now for the plates, that will just go into 1 constructor. And they don't need to be that far apart from each other either. Now, however, we do need to have a splitter that goes off of this one. So we go logistics, not what I wanted. I want logistics. I want a splitter. That goes right off of this. Let's see. Rotors are still being made. The reinforced plates are still being made. This stuff is getting in my way. So with that splitting, this splits here, right? This is a splitter, yes. So that means that comes this way, so the constructor will have to go right in line with that. Is that going to encroach on that? There. It will not be directly lined up with that. Honestly, I think that's going to be okay, though. I think. Because if this does iron plates, it needs 30 per minute. This is producing 30 per minute. It's transporting 60 per minute. We're going to try it and we're going to see what happens. We might have to change this a little bit. That can go right into there. And then I need a constructor that goes here. So constructor there, 3, that can go here. So that'll be rod. This will be rods. That is plates. And then they will both come out. This will come out to merge. Right here, so we'll do a merger. Organization, logistics, merger. Nope, that is a splitter. I want a merger. So you go there, you go here, and then you turn to go this way. Let's see. And then, okay, so that's going to go... It's going to go there. Those are here. I guess the question is then, what's going to be... No, I think we'll be okay. I think I'm going to have to hand feed some of this stuff here. Plates are going into this one, right? Yeah. Oh, it's fine. I don't need to hand feed anything right now. How many rods do we have left in this? Yeah, I can take them all. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. I'm just going to have to get rid of all this. I don't have a choice. Okay. So then from here, we'll go that way. And then... Oh, let's see. That's... Okay, hold on, hold on. I'm losing my train of thought here. So this comes out. And if that's in line here, then we'll go 1, 2 back. To there. No. Take that off. Take that off. This is going to come down to... Got it. Okay. So this is... Hang on. I wish these lined up still, but they don't. That's not where that needs to go. I just have to have a point of reference here. Alright, so that will go to here. So if that's here, then we go... Ah, come on. If that goes here, that's 1, 2... 1, 1, 2. So I think that'll go here. Yes. And then that should hook directly up to here, right? Yes, it does. Okay. And then this will go to here, go up, and then it will hook up to the next level up here, which will be this one. So we'll take that up to there. We'll go 8 to here. That can go away. Oops. Please tell me this is going to work or go all the way. Yes, it does. Good, good, good. That can then go here. Oh, perfect. That makes me so happy. All right. So looking at this, so our ore will come down this way, get put into there. Those will then come into our storage area that's going to go down here. Okay. So now we need to get the ore. Now we need to get ore in here. Now this is only going to be one line of ore, so we're going to go there to here. That still needs to... Okay, so we still need to get this to turn down this way. That's going to encroach on that a little bit. This might be a little difficult. Maybe. We'll see. If I can get... Well, that, actually, we might be okay. 3. I just want it to be as clean as possible. That's as clean as that's going to get. So that can go there. This is going to come down... Hold on. So that's here, right? Yes. So then 1, 2. Center, 1, 2, 2. So 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Should have that one come to there. Turn the corner. There to here. Yes. Perfect. This isn't completely lined up correctly like I would like for it to be, but there's not really much I can do about that. Unless... No, because it wouldn't be on the same level, so it would go up and then down, but I guess that would be okay. Let's see, 5. I mean, I could technically do... Well, that might end up... We might be able to do this. Hang on. Could I get... Hang on. Can that go here by being on the same height? 1, 2... Oops. 1, 2. Believe it or not, that is the same height. Okay. But can I put a support? I actually... Oh my god, I can. So 1, 2, 3. Wow, okay. Alright, 3. Go with a belt here to... There. There to... There. Imagine that. Okay. That is beautiful. Alright, so I messed this up too. I did, I totally messed this up. This only needs 30. So that actually needs to split. And I'm sure somebody was going to point that out to me here in a minute. Now that I just noticed that. So this actually needs to go... Let's get rid of all this. Keep that. Get rid of this. This actually needs to have... We need to have a splitter. So production... Nope. Logistics. A splitter needs to go here. And then this can go down to there. That actually still works. Yeah, it does. Wonderful. Okay, let's get some power poles hooked up in here then. So power there to there. This one, I'm actually going to hook up to, we'll hook that up to there and then create an additional power pole. Nope, can't do that. Cannot do that. We have to have a power pole that goes behind here. Oh, and then that will hook up to power around here somewhere. To there, I guess. And then this needs to be connected to... Ooh, am I going to get a power pole in here somewhere? Not very easily. 1, 2, and 3. I'm okay with all of that. And then I think we can go ahead and get our miner turned on. This is... Ooh, this is a long episode. Let's see. So we can say... Turn on. Yes. Can we do a lookout tower? Organization, lookout tower here. Go up the tower. Alright. Ah! Not what I wanted to do. Let's go back up the tower. Come on. Alright, there we go. Okay, so the iron is coming out. Going through. I mean, honestly, really, we could take... I mean, that really could just kind of turn there and then go straight this way onto this. We might actually do that. If it lines up, it actually does. I might do that then. Just to kind of save on belts a little bit. But anyway, so that'll go there. And it's going to take a minute to get going. But it's going. It's moving. Let's go ahead and hook these up then. Let's go with that to that, that to that, and then that one to that one. Bonk. Let's see. Nah, it's not going to work. Let's just go ahead and get the rest of this stuff hooked up here. If I can see. So all of this will go up here. I love belts in this game. I don't know why. I just do. Sure, there might be a more efficient way to do this, but honestly, it doesn't seem like there is. So let's get all of this done. Especially when you're dealing with like extreme early game, right? That goes there, that one to there, that one to there. Go. That and ta-da. Now this, which is now over here, is drooping on down and then splitting. Make sure we have everything set up here because I've done that before. And then that'll just give us our ingots, our plates and our rods that we need to construct stuff. So you can see how many iron plates that it took to do all of that. So our inventory currently right now, we have, well, we've got a decent amount of stuff on us. I'm not entirely sure how many of those plates I'm really going to need, but we'll see. I don't have any screws on me to do that kind of thing. We can go ahead and put some of these plates in here. Go ahead and take some of those. Let's see, that was a constructor that we can get rid of. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Gets rid of all of the stuff that was in our way. Nice. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. This will get rid of the rest of that stuff and then we're good. We don't have to worry about too much anymore of that. So there we go. There's our plates. There's our rods. The thing that I like about the rods is the rods are actually producing a lot. And they go onto the belt a little bit more evenly than these guys do. But, you know, it is what it is. So this is at 100%. These are at 100%. And there you go. And those will come down the belt line and into our storage tanks. Or storage bins. Storage tanks. So plates are in first, right? Yep, so we can actually put all of our plates in here that we don't need. And then we have... Do the rods come into this one, or do they go... Nope, rods are going into this bottom one here. And I saw this idea, and I'm totally stealing this. But... Give me that. And it was just a little... Oh, I need rods too. Just kind of bringing these out just a tad. So that you have stuff on here so you know what's what. Like I said, totally stealing it. Put that over there. Now, as for those, could I do something like that? I don't think that would actually hit onto there, though. But could I do that? And then, yeah, and then that would fit on there. Dogs just came downstairs. Why they were barking, though. Oh, anyway, okay, so we're good. Wow, that was a lot. It was definitely a lot today. But I like it. I really like it. All right, so we've gotten that. So we have we have rod construction and plate construction done, set up and good to go, and storage set up for that. Next thing we're going to work on is going to be we're going to rearrange and redo our copper stuff that's over there. Really, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to get it and have it start lining up with this foundation that's here, bringing it down and putting it into storage containers that are down here. I think what we'll do is we'll add in... Let's see, let's go like that. And then I'll have a couple storage containers. We'll go storage container. Leave that one like that on top. Leave that there. And then put one here. and one is that right on top? Is that directly on top? Yeah. And one here. So we'll do wire and cable in these. Actually, we will put one up there because it's going to be copper sheets. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I keep thinking I'm hitting the right button. So we'll have that one go in there. So we'll have copper sheet, wire, and cable coming into here, and then those will just come down this way alongside the concrete there. Wonderful. It's perfect. I love it. We're getting all of our storage in here. All the stuff that we need to build stuff. Yay. Alright, so questions, comments, concerns. You know what to do. Put it in the comment section down below. If you have questions about, what we're doing, what's going on, what's happening, let me know. But I think we're doing pretty good so far. So, but that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.